First tonight, students in the Alamance Burlington school system are out of class, and it's not for the holiday.
It is the second week students are out of the classroom as the district continues to grapple with the lengthy process of mold remediation at more than 24 campuses.
The start of school has now been pushed back to next Monday. And as Joshua Davis shows us, some parents are now exploring options of virtual learning for their children.
Even on Labor Day, remediation work continues at Alamance Burlington schools across the district. And even though the school system says it wants students back in class by September 11th, that hasn't stopped parents from exploring alternative options when it comes to their child's education.
I'm uncertain about what's going to happen next, and so I've taken the steps to look into virtual learning.
Ever since Alamance Burlington Schools announced school would not be starting August 28th, Amity Rosa has taken on the responsibility of making sure her son Mateo doesn't fall behind in his studies as they wait for Broadview Middle School to open up its doors. She says after ABSS delayed the first day of classes again from September 5th to September 11th, she's looking into virtual learning options for her son.
We're going to look and focus on extracurricular activities that can keep him engaged and keep that community piece and social piece for my son, Mateo.
I have been working in workbooks and doing book reports in 2 chapters. And it really is a good thing to be doing while school is while we're not in the building and it's not started yet.
Since September 2nd, ABSS has confirmed 25 schools to be afflicted with mold issues. 9 of those schools were discovered to have mold harmful to people, including Broadview Middle School, where Rosa's son Mateo is supposed to attend. She says even though the district expects to have kids in class by next Monday, she's in no rush to send her son back.
There has to be a clear record that the air is clear, the air is clean and safe for children. We can't rush and push them back in, and then what if the test results come back and it's not safe?
Mateo says he's beginning to miss being back in school, learning and being with his friends, but he agrees with his mom about being cautious and not getting kids in class at the expense of their health.
I feel like I would want to wear a mask. I feel like I would want to be a little bit more safe and a little bit more cautious about it. I feel like this is how it's going to be for a while, and we're just going to have to get used to it.
Rosa says even when students get back in the classroom, she may continue virtual learning for her son until she's sure the mold issue is gone for good. In Alamance County, I'm Joshua Davis for WXII 12 News.
The Stokes County Board of Education will continue consolidation talks tomorrow. The most recent plan includes closing London, Pinnacle, and Lawsonville elementary schools, building a new King Elementary School, and keeping the middle and high schools unchanged. Superintendent Brad Rice says something has to be done in the wake of aging buildings and the cost to rebuild. And the board is working to make sure the district is best situated moving forward for the long term. Tomorrow's meeting will take place at 4:30 at the administrative office in Danbury.
Happening now, High Point police are investigating a shooting that left 1 man dead, 3 others hurt. This happening around 8:30 last night along Creekview Court off of Deep River Road. Officers found the body of a man who had been shot multiple times. His name has not yet been released. A short time later, 3 men showed up to the hospital with gunshot wounds. 1 man has life-threatening injuries. The other 2 are expected to recover. Authorities have not released any suspect information at this time. Investigators in Mayodan are working to piece together what led to the fatal shooting of an 18-year-old in a grocery store parking lot. Officers were called to the Food Lion on Burton Street around 6:15 Sunday, where they found Chandler Bullens with a gunshot wound to the chest. He was rushed to a hospital in Eden, where he died.
A domestic incident just over the state line in Henry County, Virginia, has left a Rockingham County man dead.
Deputies say John Brooks shot and killed his boyfriend Bryant Robinson Saturday night inside a home in Axton. Robinson was 36 and from Stoneville, North Carolina. Brooks is being held without bond in the Henry County Jail, charged with second-degree murder and use of a firearm and the commission of a felony.
Greensboro police say a person shot late last night is in the hospital with serious injuries. Officers found the victim on Tillman Avenue near the intersection of North English Street shortly after 11:30.